Tell me your name. Your name, sir.
Am I honestly to believe you do not already know my name?
Well, just in case you don't know my name is Emma from Lychee Pink Planner. Hi. Today, I need to apologise in advance. I have a funny croaky throat. It's not anything related to the thing that is going around in the headlines. We don't even need to say it. We've all heard its name so many times. But please excuse the croaky voice. I'm going to do a small little, I don't want to say haul, I'm going to say loot. Here's my loot pile of beautiful items that I've been buying for the past few days. I just want to quickly show you them and then we'll move on to the plan with me. The first items that I have are from Oodle Madoodles, and then I have a little package here from Little Pencil Design. Here is a preview of the new packaging. Many of you will have already have seen this, but Grace has upgraded her packaging, and so it comes in these beautiful envelopes. This is if you get standard stickers. If you get anything larger, then it will come on like a cardboard bat or potentially in a box, but they'll all be cardboard and they're no longer wrapped in plastic. So this is my most recent little purchases that I've brought. Now, I'm one of these people that at Christmas time, I will sneak down and I will look at the Christmas present, possibly rip a bit of the corner off, and then get some sellotape to sellotape it back up so I could just have a look at it. Now, one of these I will fully admit, full disclosure here, I have opened one of them already to have a look at before I decided to do this. As you may be able to tell here, there is signs that a little mouse may have nibbled and opened this package because I was just so desperate. I was like, oh, I need to look at it now. But for the purposes of this video, we shall pretend that I have not seen what is here, what is in here. So we'll all be surprised together. Although I can tell you it's just beautiful already. So your stickers will come in a packaging like this. Now, you can just rip them open like what I was attempting to do, or for the sake of recycling and you know, being an all-round jolly good eco warrior, just get a pair of scissors and just snip here so you can recycle and reuse your beautiful tissue paper. See, I'm just so bursting to get this open. I'm hoping I don't actually catch the tissue paper in my candles that I've laid out, because that would be a whole new video, wouldn't it? Inside your order, everybody will get, now I don't really know what you want to call them. I suppose you could call them like a postcard. I call them postcards. I'm sure they're called something else, but my brain is just telling me at the moment it's a postcard. Either way, these are so beautiful. They can be punched perfectly and put in. I mean, look at this outfit. This, I don't know why, but when I looked at it, my brain linked this to like the sewing bee, you know, the Great British Sewing Bee, because it just looks like something that you might see on there. It's absolutely beautiful, this wrap dress, what they would call like the tea length, and it's just so beautiful. And I look at those shoes with so much envy. I wish I could wear heels like that. Unfortunately, I have feet, well, let's just say webbed like that. And my big old feet don't fit very well in shoes like that. Or if I do, they end up looking all crossed over and awful. I'd love to have petite little size 3 feet that was so dainty, you know, that would fit in something like this.
Are you sure you're a 5?
Everybody will get a loyalty card if you shop on the Etsy shop. Now, if you shop on Shopify and you log in, the key part there is you must log in, and it will accrue points, and you get 7 points per pound that you spend, and for every 100 points that you get £1 off your next purchase. Now, when I say next purchase, you can continue to accrue points, and then maybe if you want to, a little bit like Nectar cards or Club Card points, you could say, I'm going to save up enough points so I can get the fantastic advent calendar later on in the year. Or you can, each order, you can go, okay, I've got £1 credit, I'll take £1 credit off. This is the February monthly layout for the Happy Planner Classic. Now, this year, Grace set herself a target of having foiled monthly kits and non-foiled kits. I am a sucker for foil. I can't help it. I think I'm a magpie, to be honest, that I see something a little bit sparkly in my basket, need it now. Now, this particular kit, because I can sometimes be a bit extra, and I always say to Grace, is it possible if I can have something customised? And Grace is always so accommodating. You know, she will say, yes, I will try. This particular kit, I wanted to have a customised saying down here that I felt kind of like reflected the feelings of what is going on. So I don't know how well you can see this. I'm going to attempt to stand up and bring this a little bit closer to you, because I realised in some of my videos they may seem a bit far away. So I personally requested, stay in touch with people that make you hungry. I nearly said hangry. Hungry for life. Touch your heart and nourish your soul. Hashtag COVID. I'm going to bring this up to you again. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, just makes my heart beat a little bit faster, foil. I don't know why. So satisfying to see it twinkling, isn't it? And Grace has changed the font this year to this, what I would call like speedy handwriting. And then this is the second set of stickers that I ordered. Look, I'm using my little dainty scissors for this one. Well, that was dainty, wasn't it? I did that well. And again, as you can see with each individual order, this was a separate order. I have this beautiful, I suppose you can call it like dashboard as well. You'll have to leave a note down below what it is called. My brain is in one of those places where I believe it is Tuesday, but it could entirely be Thursday at the moment. I'm just here for the stickers now, not the days. I will be giving one of these away if anyone would like it. Just comment down below if you'd like it, and then I can post it out to you. Now, let's all be careful. No fainting on the floor, please. Here is the Daphne kit. Oh, look at the Duke. Daphne's beautiful too, but look at the Duke. Just look at the Duke. I've been really trying, baby. Many of you may be aware that there is a Netflix series called Bridgerton. And it is a period drama. The costumes are amazing. The money that obviously went just into the costumes must have been obscene. I mean, it is a Netflix show, so they basically just got to throw money at it. The actual show itself, it is based off novels. Amazing, amazing stories. I did find that there were some parts of Bridgerton that felt that it may have been filled up. Potentially a couple of episodes they needed to add a little bit more in to be able to fill all of the time slot. However, that being said, that's my one critique. The acting, the actor and the actresses, spot on. And whew, the Duke. That's all I'll say. There's like the Duke and the hot priest from Fleabag. I've been really trying, baby. leave it there, shall we, ladies? This kit is an ode to Bridgerton. Here, this is a kit for the classic dashboard, the Happy Planner dashboard. And of course we have Daphne and the Duke. This image here is from where they go and do their first dance after they have agreed that they are going to portray this romance. I just had to come off camera for a few minutes because my son decided to make himself some toast. And although we've had this toaster for a year, it is the strangest toaster known to man. You would expect that you'd put toaster on, select between 1 and 5, depending on, let's be honest, how burnt you want your toast. But no matter what setting we seem to put it on, it's not consistent. So my son decided that his favourite setting is number 3. So he put his toast on number 3. Oh my days. And within minutes, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh no, toast is burning. And there is nothing worse than the smell of burning toast because it seems to linger. Now, have I gone and done it again where I've not put it on? I bet I have, look. See, this is the dangers of doing a plan with me and laying down stickers because I'm not fully concentrating. There we go, look. Now, oh, this is so beautiful. Look at this scalloped edging. Oh, perfect way to start the sticker season. Now that washi underneath has done pretty much what I wanted it to do. It's covered it. It's not too in your face and it's enabled me to lay that down. Now I think if I'd have put white out on under there, I would have had patches where maybe it wasn't done properly. Sometimes they do lift up. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that because that's not too shabby. Now where did I put? Here it is. Here's one of the deco boxes. Now, obviously, there was a small little branch here from the Homebody design. So I just want to cover that area up there. And oh, do I put a fan? No, it's got to be these beautiful little flowers. Just there. Oh, yes. The finishing touch there. Look at that. Perfect. I absolutely love it.
I find it quite brilliant.
This is actually 2 hours later. I went to go and charge my sprocket to be able to print off just 2 photos. So I managed to print off the main picture and the books, and I've put them in order of which Julia Quinn wrote them. They have hinted towards series 2 by the fact that there is a bee on the windowsill. And that bee is potentially a spoiler into the next series. Also, interestingly enough, in the stories versus the end of the series, Daphne gives birth to a son.
Congratulations, Your Graces. A boy.
However, in the books, their firstborn child is a girl. They have 3 daughters and then 2 sons, which, if you imagine the storyline and back in the Regency period, a girl would not be able to inherit the family name because, of course, they go off and they'd be married, etc., etc. Now, he always said that he did not wish to sire an heir to the name. In the storyline, of course, if he has 3 daughters, for him, in a sense, this is okay because they're not able to necessarily carry on the name and the money and everything else. And then the last 2 children in the story are 2 boys. As before, I am going to film me going through the process of typing everything. I'm going to speed it up again because I think that was more well received than watching me type. Now, I'm going to try and keep the typewriter straight. I noticed on the last video and the videos before, as I type, it ends up like this. So I'm going to do my best to keep the typewriter as straight as possible. Wish me luck. Oh, that's really organised. Ta-da! So that's it. Thank you for coming over and having a watch. On that note, I'm now going to go and enjoy some Nando's, and I'll catch you next time. I think there's going to be a lot of bloopers in this one. I hope you enjoy the bloopers. Bye. This just isn't going well today. Oh, God, I need this. Oh, God, that's hot. Oh.